Hi there folks, this is Joris Dekkers for DominateOnlinePoker.com. In this video I will review a revolutionary new poker tool that's called Sharkmate. Sharkmate is unlike any other poker tool you have ever seen. I always tell people that when they play with the known poker tools like Poker Tracker or Poker Office, that they should really forget playing with these tools and start buying Sharkmate. Why? Because with the known poker tools like Poker Tracker and Poker Office, you have to track all the players yourself, and with Sharkmate you have an online central database in where 1.9 million and growing players are already tracked for you. Now what does this mean? That if you open up your favorite poker room and you open up a couple of tables, the stats of each player will arrive at hand. This also means that you can pre-select tables. If for instance you would like to sit with losing players, and I guess this is good for everyone, and this is what all players want, then you can tell Sharkmate to open up recommended tables, and this tool will then just look up at its data. It will just scan the whole poker room and find the most profitable tables for you. Now these are just one of the few features Sharkmate has. I'm gonna tell you a little bit about the other features now. For instance, Sharkmate also has a individual player database, so that if you type in a nickname of a player, mostly Sharkmate will come up with stats about this player. There's even a 90% chance that you have been scanned already as well. Sharkmate also has an inbuilt odds calculator, and it has a collusion detector. And this is not seen with any other poker tool so far. I think before I'm even going to show you how Sharkmate works in practice, that Sharkmate is the most advanced tool I have ever seen, and I really advise you to take it. It's free for 6 months if you sign up with one of their preferred poker rooms. But let's get back to that at the end of the video. Let's now just take a look at how Sharkmate will definitely bring you success in online poker. Okay, I'm just going to sign in here. As you can see, I've already opened up one of my favorite poker rooms, Party Poker. There are lots of fish there, and you will see that Sharkmate will come up with some very juicy tables for us. Now, as you can see on the top here, I have my Sharkmate control bar. Now in this mode it's classic, but I can also change to the professional mode. The difference is that the classic mode is somewhat more better for beginning players. It has less complicated icons for each player, and you just get a little less data, so you're much less overwhelmed, to say the least. But I prefer the professional mode, not because I'm a professional, but because it's well, I am of course, but because it gives me just more stats and it gives me more detail. Okay, let's take a look here. If you can see the options, you can pre-select this. I've done this here, the auto refresh. I like this. Always on top is always very important. I want to show a heads-up display, which means that I can see the icons when I'm playing at the table, and I always like to include the odds calculator, so I'm also going to check this here. Now, to start with, we are going to open some recommended tables. Before I want to play, I just want to know where the most juicy players are at, and here we go. Sharkmate has just opened up 4 tables for me that are the most profitable in the entire poker room lobby of Party Poker. You've seen that it's given me these stats in just less than 1 second, which is just amazingly fast. And what we are going to do now is we're going to put up a list view. This way you can see all the preferable tables, and well, this gives you even more options. Let's go back to the normal list view here. Okay, let's open up a table here. This is a nice table. This high stakes table. Blinds are 3 and 6, so this will give us a great way to show you what Sharkmate is capable of. So let's take a player, for instance here, Powell0009. Just going to click on it here so I don't have to type it in. This is even more handy for me. Now, as you can see, Powell is a pretty loose player. He plays about 30% of his hands, which is pretty loose, and he pre-flop raises 40% of the time, which is also fairly loose. Most players raise less than 10% pre-flop. What does this say for us now? Well, that Powell really likes to get involved in lots of hands. He will play not only the big pairs and the big suited connectors, no, he will also play low suited connectors or pocket pairs, and maybe even connector cards that are not suited, as when you play 3 out of 10 hands, and then you're just involved in lots of hands. So what I really like to advise you when you're involved in a pot against Powell is that you must be tight yourself, and if you have a great hand, then just expect some money from it. As you can see, this is just these are the main stats. These are the key stats, but this is not all. Sharkmate also offers you stats on each betting round, the turn, pre-flop of course, on the flop, and the river. Now imagine that if you wouldn't have these stats, you just don't know these players, and with these stats you'll be able to figure out stuff yourself based on the stats you have on your opponent. These player statistics are really valuable, as this allows you to stalk on your players, have a look at how they play, and this is really valuable when you are involved in a hand. Okay, now Sharkmate is capable of doing much more than just this. We've already seen the player stats, we've already seen the recommended table option. As you can see in the left bottom corner here, you can see that there's an inbuilt calculator, so you can check your pot odds. Really handy, that is. So, but Sharkmate also offers you the following stuff. It has a player search and watch list. This means that if you see a really bad player and you want to play against him all the time, all you do is just add the player. You will want to add him to the body, and you'll just tick his name. You just type his name here. Let's take, for instance, Messina, sitting right here, which is a pretty bad player. So I'm going to add. Okay, thank you for watching this video. I hope you have enjoyed it, and I hope I've convinced you to get Sharkmate. Well, the best thing, I didn't even tell you the greatest thing of all, that Sharkmate is free for 6 months. If you go to the website or you go to dominateonlinepoker.com and you just take the 6-month free option, this allows you to play with Sharkmate free for 6 months without paying anything. All you do is sign up with one of their preferred poker rooms, and then you go. You just you're going to make lots of money at online poker. That's the definitive, you know. That's a no-brainer. Okay, cheers and best wishes here from Joris Dekkers, and I'll see you around.